Florida has signed new anti-illegal immigration laws supposed to enhance Trump's plans for mass deportation. Some are saying that these new laws are insanely unconstitutional, especially the first one. The first law signed triggers the death penalty immediately for illegal immigrants that have committed any serious crimes, meaning that if an illegal immigrant is convicted of a capital offense, the death penalty is mandatory, although for non-immigrants, a jury would determine if the death penalty is appropriate or not. Many are saying that this is unconstitutional as it violates the Eighth Amendment, which is supposed to provide protection against cruel and unusual punishment. The second law makes it a criminal offense to be in the state of Florida without legal documents. First-time offenders would face a misdemeanor charge and have to serve a minimum of 9 months in prison. A second violation is a third-degree felony and requires a mandatory minimum term of imprisonment of 1 year and 1 day. A third or subsequent violation is a third-degree felony and requires a mandatory minimum term of imprisonment of 2 years. Another provision, according to Police One, will require that all Florida sheriffs and chief correctional officers will have to sign up for the federal immigration program known as 287G. That program is used for correctional officers to be trained on some of the functions of federal immigration agents at their detention facilities. That includes interrogations and investigations into a detainee's immigration status. The Washington Post reported that the bill also promises $1,000 bonuses to law enforcement that help arrest those that are here illegally, and imposes a $5,000 sanction for officials who refuse to comply with immigration detainers issued by a federal agency. Police One has reported that Florida already requires law enforcement agencies to hold undocumented immigrants in custody for up to 48 hours if a federal immigration agent sends a detainer request for a specific individual, but the new law would make it easier to hold undocumented immigrants in custody for longer periods of time. According to Police One, some sheriffs said publicly last year that they would be uncomfortable taking an active role in immigration enforcement, citing issues of trust in the communities they're tasked with protecting. While the new law creates some exceptions for victims of a crime, Republican lawmakers and DeSantis have reportedly said that their goal is to deter all undocumented immigrants from coming into the state. Another provision cancels in-state tuition for 6,500 undocumented college students, even though they had attended high school in the state of Florida.